people, sorry for the late one. Apologies for the late one. Yeah, we're just chilling in that studio, and I thought I'd give you guys a little CD update. I did one earlier, but I just thought there might be more of you to see this now. And I was going to go live on Fortnite and do some more of the festival stuff, but I don't know, I thought I'd do the CD one instead. I'm not really digging going back in the house just yet. I don't know, I just don't. Hope everybody's well. Gonna give you a CD update in a moment. Just gonna see who comes in and what people have got to say. And I'll explain exactly what's gonna happen with these CDs. I'll explain exactly how you guys can get a CD if you guys want a CD. And I'm also going to be telling you guys about a giveaway that I'm going to be doing with the CDs as well. With one of the CDs. Yeah, there will be a chance for you guys to get one CD for free. But that's going to be over on my Instagram. So you've got to follow my Instagram in order to take part of the giveaway. But it will be a free giveaway, and you will get the chance to get one CD absolutely free of your choice of MCs on it. So what I'm saying is I will put any MC that you guys want onto a disc if you win the giveaway. So essentially, when you win the CD giveaway, you basically what you're winning is a blank disc, and then from the blank disc you get to decide exactly what tracks you want on. You can choose 4 tracks in total, and you can pick any of them. They can be like just little freestyles I've done on Instagram. The only thing I would recommend though, personally, in my opinion, if you guys do pick tracks, I would pick longer tracks. Don't pick one. Don't pick a track really from Instagram if you're gonna do it. Like you can request a track like that I put onto Instagram, but if there's like a longer version that I've done, like say on YouTube, or say I put like a longer version on SoundCloud, make sure like you want that version, because it's a waste of a blank disc if I'm putting like a 58-second track onto a disc. But yeah, I'm going to announce more about the giveaway in the coming weeks. But it's a chance for you to get a free CD. If not, they're going to be £4 a CD, which is a bargain. So you'll have to let me know exactly what you think. So the CDs themselves, they're going to come in a case very similar to this, but they'll have a proper MC Noble cover. There is that on the back of this one. But I'm going to be changing it to something a little better, because that just doesn't look that good. It looks a bit unprofessional, so I want to get it done more professionally. The disc will be signed. I am going to sign this disc, and it will just say like, well, on the bottom bit, right there, on the bottom bit of the disc, Yo Bradman, on the bottom of the disc there, it's going to say MC Noble, and then like on the top bit it's just going to be like a signed MC Noble type thing, if that makes sense, like a signed MC Noble. And everyone who gets a CD, everyone who buys a CD, there's going to be something else included in the CD as well. I'll tell you guys on YouTube, but that's the only platform I'm going to tell you. So if you buy a CD, I'm going to write a personal message in every CD package, which will just basically say, thank you for being a follower, supporter of MC Noble, and I hope you enjoy this CD, if that makes sense. So it's just a little hope you enjoy this CD type things. And it's going to be quite good. I'm quite looking forward to exactly like what's going to go down in the future. The way to buy these CDs, you've got to do it via PayPal. So you'll have to PayPal me the CDs. So until you PayPal me, until you've essentially paid for the CD, I won't send the CD. And don't worry, you can trust me, I won't rip you off. But the thing is, I'm worried about people ripping me off. I don't want to send someone a CD and then they don't PayPal me the money. Um, not that I'm in it to make a killing, not that I'm in it to make millions. That's obviously hence why I'm doing the CD at a cheap price. But what I am sort of saying to you guys is that I do need the cash before I can send that CD. I need to know that that cash is in my bank. Obviously, that through PayPal. I do need to know that it will work and that that I have the money so I can then send you guys the CD. However, if you live a little more locally and you want to come and pick up a CD, or you know me in real and say for example you come into the pub or something when I do and you just want to take a CD off me, then um, we can arrange stuff that way. um, if you know of any time where we're going to be in connection with each other, or we're going to be at the same place for example, or say for example, like, I don't know, just any time where you want to meet, like if we're not too far like from each other, if you just want to meet anytime, and I'll give you the CD that way, and then we can always have like a selfie together or something. I don't know, I'm not a pro at this. I'm not trying to sound like some famous superstar who has number one hits or anything, but I'm just thinking of nice things for people what support me, support my music. Because this year has been such a good year for the music so far, that I feel so happy, and I just want to I want to like make these CDs, and I want to keep doing stuff and bringing out new tracks, and I just want to be there. Do you know what I mean? I just want to be in this music scene. And do you know what I mean? And I just want to do the rave scene proud. I want to show people that I can spit bars over the songs, and sometimes I can tell a good serious song which is going to be like, yeah, the bars are sick and mint. And then I want to do other songs where people can just love it and love the sort of like rude, naughty lyrics in it. Like where I'm on about like outside in the garden, cutting the grass, looking at the neighbour's ass. Then I can talk about like going on benders and cash from job centres. And then I can kind of like also like do the more like a bit more emotional raps and the good sort of rap instrumentals that will kind of tell little stories. And then I want to do like all the donk sessions and stuff like that, where you'll hear me like over the fast flow and just having a proper session, and stuff like that. And then I obviously want to do all the like hopefully get more gigs in and stuff like that. And I want to do more CDs in the future, but CDs is going to be sick. CDs is the way to go. And I'm just so happy for every opportunity that I've been given. And I just also want to tell you guys a little story about last night, about how I possibly could have caught a pedo out. Yeah, this is actually completely true. It was either a fake account or a pedo. It was like someone being like very sick and dirty. And in other words, I caught them in the act essentially. So I was in my room last night. It'd be about this time last night, maybe just a little bit later, and I had a message from a person called Abby Green. Now I'm gonna say her name because I want people to know that if you get a message from this person, it's not genuine. So for some reason, this Abby Green sent me a friend request like probably a couple of weeks ago to maybe a month ago. And I've had so many friend requests coming in recently from Sound of the Northeast, people who follow that page, who have watched my MCs, essentially have been like sending me friend requests. And because I'm a polite person, I've been adding a few of them back. So I probably added her back. And anyway, I've never really like known who she is. I've never really checked the account. Never really done anything in association with the account. And this is where I think I caught a pedo out last night. So essentially, I was at home last night in my bedroom, and I got this message from Abby Green. And the first message instantly said, "Hi, love your stuff, you're gorgeous." And I was literally typing my reply. And before I got to type my reply, because at first, like, that message is just like, you could get that from a fan, so I was going to be like, "Oh, thank you." Yo, what's happening, man? Do you know what I'm saying? So, and before I typed my reply, she instantly said, was I single? So I was thinking like, whoa, this girl don't mess about. So I went onto her profile and I looked at her profile picture, and she's not updated her profile picture since 2010. Well, there was one from 2010, which was a little bit hard to see, and there was one from 2009, where you could kind of see her a little bit more in the broad daylight. I'm just telling a story about how I caught a paedophile out, or how I think I did, Logan, man. Yeah, so I instantly sort of said, well, right, I'm asking this girl her age, because she looked quite old, like not old, but she looks sort of like like say quite a bit older than me, like maybe like like in her 30s type thing. If that makes sense. She looks like she's like sort of in her 30s, like maybe like 33, 34 or something like that. Basically I said, what's your age? And the thing which then made it even more suspicious is she lied about her age. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, she lied about her age. So she said to me that she was 20 years old. Now, 20 years old would mean that 10 years ago, when that profile picture was updated on Facebook, she would have been 10 years old. Now, that nowhere near looked like a 10-year-old, and it looked older than a 20-year-old. So, no one that age is 10 years old. Full breasts, wearing a skirt, all of that kind of stuff. The pictures what like sort of like these like bad accounts try to suck people in, having like a fit girl as the profile picture type thing. That's kind of what it was. Someone, a girl kind of posing a little bit in a dress, and as you do, to try and suck you in. So I thought, right, I'm gonna see what people think about this, and I put a status on Facebook, and I was just asking general people, like, do you think, about, I said, what's happened? Do you think this account's like a genuine account, or do you think, like there's something wrong about, in the lying? And anyway, she commented on the post and started calling me all names under the sun, and started like saying I'm a crap MC, and and all this, that, and the other, and lied about her age again. She said I was 15 in that picture. So she obviously lied and got it wrong, because 10 take 10. 20 take 10 rather is 10, not 15. 20 take 5 is 15, so she lied about that. And then she come up with the excuse that I'm not going to tell someone my age, a random person my age. And then basically, like, she was trying to cover her tracks, but it wasn't working. It wasn't working, essentially. And she just started getting angry. She just started calling me all names under the sun. She'd been caught out. I personally think that I caught her. I mean, I can't obviously clearly prove that she was messaging other people, like, she could do this to other people. I mean, she barely posts anything on Facebook, so she isn't gonna be like well known, if that makes sense. So I reckon she just looks on pages, looks for different people. Maybe you do like music stuff, or maybe you do like other things, and then maybe just send them messages, try to chat them up. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, don't spam symbols, man. Yeah, so essentially, I think I caught her out. She got a bit mad, went in a bit of a strop, called me all names under the sun. It got a little bit of fun going in the comment section. A couple of my mates were like, ruin her son, smash her back doors, and all this, that, and the other. A couple of other lasses said brutal. Another lass said, don't worry about her when you've got the love of your life, aka me. Which was just like, oh yeah, how it goes. And as a by chance, if you've been watching my recent streams, there is a girl who I'm kind of getting friendly with at the moment, and it did happen to be her what said that. But obviously, I'm not going to go into too much detail. So what's those records behind you? They're broken records, what don't work. So I put them on the wall for for like decoration, and pretty much what's going down is is they're all different ones. There's a bit of like classic house music. There is a Tidy Boys record somewhere. They're just a mixture of different ones. I think there's a Kelly Rowland record. I think there's like some other ones. I can't fully remember. Yeah, there's a Kelly Rowland. Can't Nobody. There's a Baccarady. We've got some Kevin Yost. If She Only Knew. We've got the Circle of Friends. We've got KC Flight versus Funky Junction. Yeah, we have a Tidy Boys. We have a Defected record from someone I can't really read who it is. And then we've got some others, Without You. So there's a fair few, records there. And any Eminem, lol, that on record now. I do have an Eminem record. I do have an Eminem record somewhere, but I'm not sure. It's like one of his like 90s underground ones, so I'm not sure. You should get your own golden vinyl record. I wouldn't mind. You see, the thing is, I was wondering, like, how technology's advanced. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you mean frames, yeah. But I'm saying, like, how technology is advanced. Like, I was wondering, like, if there was websites online, where you could actually like pay to have a song pressed onto a record. Like, so say, like, I don't know, like, if that like is just a thing. How kind of like you can write discs, write tracks onto CDs. I didn't know if you could press songs onto blank chords. An ad popped on. Did it? You got an ad on my stream? Yo, that sound is that. I said I have a I said I have an Eminem record somewhere, but I'm not sure where. But I know I have one somewhere. It's in my pile somewhere, but it's one of his 90s underground. Like, it isn't a proper like, I don't know. It hasn't got a proper like cover. Like the bit in the middle, the little like bit in the middle of the record isn't like a proper like label. It's just like a blank white one with Eminem wrote on it in like a blue marker pen or something. Or a black marker pen or something. It's all right, like, but it's not the best. It's not the best. So yeah. So anyway, guys, this CD now fully has 4 tracks. Which I'm gonna put on in a minute. Yeah, every 2 seconds, lol, ad after ad. Oh really? Well, I don't. We'll have to see what happens. You should put yourself out there on Spotify, iTunes. Yeah. But I need to make my own beats to do that. Which I'd need help with that. I'd need like the equipment. What I need to do is I need to like team up with a DJ essentially, because I'm an MC, you see. So like my part of like what I need to do in the music industry is obviously like spit the lyrics. So like if I teamed up with someone who would like make the beats for me, like he could make the beats and then I could put my voice like in the track. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I'd love to make tracks, because you do see like big MCs who don't just necessarily like spit a whole like rhyme over a track. But sometimes you get like, say someone makes like say like a bassline track, and say like you'll have like somebody who like just does a bit of like rapping on the build up, and goes something like let's get mental, and then it'll like it'll say like going out tonight, let's get mental, and then a drop will come in and that'll be like his only part in the song. But like it would be really good like to get someone to make my own beats. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, try collab with someone, or someone big, or someone not so big, and then like we could like do it together. And then if we got signed, like, because if we got signed, it's kind of a bit like Example and DJ Wire. I'm sure you know Example. Example kind of like does all the stuff on the microphone, and DJ Wire does all the stuff behind the decks. Like plays all the tracks, and then he does all his lyrics over them. And same like when he's in the studios and stuff like that. DJ Wire or whoever will probably make his beats, and then he'll put his like lyrics over them. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously I'd love to know how to make beats as well, but I'm just saying like it's better to have that someone who specialises in that, then I can focus on the lyrics rather than like trying to focus on the lyrics and getting the do you know what I mean? then like trying to get the beat right as well as the lyrics. But anyway, so back to the CD. There's 4 tracks on this bad boy, and I am going to put it in my CD player right now. So here's the disc. Now we'll show you guys that this works. So yeah, have you seen Example? No, I haven't. I've seen Example live though. I've seen Example live. Example went live at Blackpool Festival last year. As a matter of fact, to Rooney's, if I turn my camera around, bear with me on this one, you will see the Blackpool Festival 2018. Where are we? Blackpool Festival, Erick Morillo, special guest Roger Sanchez for the Friday the 6th of July. Where are we? I'm sure it should be on here somewhere. I'm looking for it now. Well, yeah, I do like my music, man. Should be on somewhere, but I can't actually see it. But there was Example and DJ Wire on the Blackpool Festival lineup, so. But yeah, I just can't. It doesn't look like it's on here, but that is weird. There's Todd Terry, Erick Morillo, Faithless, Roger Sanchez, Danny Howard, Darren Stark, Judge Jules. Yeah. I don't know where Example's gone on the lineup then. I obviously could have swore he was on the lineup though. But I don't get why he's not like their special guests to be. Oh, special guests to be announced. Oh, so DJ Wire and then probably where. Yeah. Same, I love my music. It's on my logo. Well, yeah. Look at all my CDs, man. You see? Got all my CDs. Right, they're all CDs, bro. They're all CDs. They're all CDs. They're all CDs. They're all CDs. They're all vinyl records. They're all vinyl records. They're all vinyl records. They're all vinyl records. And just to show you a little bit more, they're all vinyl records in there. They're all full of vinyl records. And yeah, and there's another CD there which I just literally bought today. So that will now go in my latest CD collection pile, where I have to fit the next one essentially, which is right there. There we go. Actually, I could probably fit more in there, but there is actually a gap here, so I'll have to. Sometimes I take CDs out. Oh yeah, and there's also some vinyl records here as well. And there is also, when I move the Dr. Peppers out the way, more, that's full of vinyl records as well. And like I say, they are, and there's records there. Is it lagging, is it, man? Yeah, well, I need to plug my charger in a sec, because we're about to die. But anyway, 4 tracks on the MC Noble CD. Here we go. You ready for this one? See? Sick, man. Actually works. And then we'll skip. See? Yeah, man. I did them all, man. Well, I did the rapping over it. So blind and say, oh baby. You ready? we're back again. It's an old school vibe from back in the day. You ready? When I'm on the mic, it's time to get down. I'm addicted to bassline sound. I'm plastic, let's all through the town. And I do not care if the road is fun. And I like it, yes, it gets me moving. In the disco, it gets me grooving. How's my nights when I up in? Now turn up the music when I'm cruising. There's something to know about this beat. When the bass comes in, I beat my feet. It gives me something to make me feel complete. I'm gonna make you dead as me, I said in the mind. Bassline sound is a one of a kind. I play all the tracks just on the rewind. And tell the lads it's party time. We get high folks, it's time to go to a place where we can get low. We get attractive, feeling happy. Hope that the driver isn't nasty, but it's a driver up from a roster. We tell them it's time to go faster. He's on top conversation, trying to get us to our destination. Yeah, and that's what you'll get with the CDs. Like that's what you'll get with a CD. Like if you purchase a CD, that is what you'll get with a CD. But oh god, but I can actually rap to anything. Well, I say that I can't like anything, but I am like good at my rapping, if that makes sense. Like I do know my tunes, if that makes sense. Like I can rap over a fair few different things. There is an app actually. The £4 a CD, man. So you're paying £1 for a track. Do you know what I mean? So like, you can like, you'd have to like PayPal me, if that makes sense. Like you'd have to PayPal me, but it can be done. Like you can do it if you like send me a PayPal stuff. But I need to make more CDs yet. I did that one as a test. Well, that one will get sold. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with it. But like I didn't know like if my laptop was gonna rip them or not. Do you know Rap God? Yeah, I do, man. But yeah, literally, I just thought I'll show you guys this app. Might interest you. There's a free app on your iPad called Rap Chat. Oh, do you not have PayPal, bro? That's a shame. If you did, or does a family member of yours have PayPal? Like, if they would like do it for you? Oh, can you, man? Oh, fair enough. That's something I can't. But yeah, there's an app here called Rap Chat. Basically, you load it up and you make an account with them. Like, obviously, you don't have to pay anything. But you pay a, yeah, that's me and a lass. Basically, you pay you don't pay anything. And you can, like, sign in with your Facebook. And you can create your own, like, rapper name, if that makes sense. Now, these are all the tracks that I've done on the app so far. And basically, what I do is I click the microphone and I can pick a beat. And basically, they give you all of these beats here. Like, they give you, look at all of these beats. You get a list of so many different beats that you can use. So, like, I'll just say I'll just click this one. Nah, no money, man. It should work in a moment. Unless this one...
That said knew very little about the object report.
Yeah, we'll try this one instead. And then, like, if you want to use it, you can click record. And then it will basically, it's loading your studio. So it loads your studio. And basically, you can play the song in the studio if you want to, like, just listen to the beat a little bit. So here we are. So what you can do is you can just click this play button here. Yo, here we go right now, brother, look at this flow inside. Yo, I said the back of the beat to rock the session with the best MC, what do you reckon? I'm gonna send you right up to heaven, check you down with the Jet 17, one time and the Jet 16, and the best MC inside the business. I'm the sickest shit with the new music, I'm on the mic, it's time to get with it, yo. When they're coming on down, I'm on the mic inside the town. It's the best MCs, to the best around. It's like when I'm on the mic, don't mess around, I don't mess around, I get straight to the point. I'm a weed inside my joint, cause you know it's MC Noble taking you, say down to the point like yo. Said here we go, when I'm in the mic, gonna rock this show inside. So yeah, you can basically like, you can test you know, you can have a listen to the beat. And then what you can do, you can tap this button here, and what it'll do is it'll record your audio. Yo, listen, yeah, it's MC Noble, yeah, checking up this new beat inside. Picking up this beat inside, yo, with a bassline flow, two bad boys on the mic, here we go, like these MCs, say gonna get down, say jump on the beat inside this town, jump on the beat, it's time to go mental, don't write lyrics with a pencil, who's on the mic coming on in, hit it with it, get a bit of mission, inside with the lyric on the flow, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, set on your mask, get set, let's go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, get on down the there, yeah, I coughed anyway, and then when you're done, you can play it back. Yo, listen, yeah, it's MC Noble, yeah. So as you can obviously see, the beat sounds a little louder, you know, to what it actually is. So what you can do with that is you can tap this here. Yeah, that was on the top of my head, man. And what you can do is you can turn the beat down a bit. So, checking up this new beat inside. See how it's made my voice a bit louder. But what you can do is you can add these effects. So I can have it like this. Picking up this beat inside, yo. With a bassline flow, two bad boys on the mic, here we go. On the beat, it's time to go mental, don't write lyrics with a pencil. Who's on the mic coming on in? Get it with it, get a bit of mention. Inside with the lyric on the flow, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So yeah, and you can basically do that, and then when you're done, you click that tick, and then it'll say like done with your rap. You can click like yes, continue, and then basically when you've done that, you can put it on Twitter, you can put it straight to YouTube, you can put it to SoundCloud, you can put it to Facebook. Oh, shame, man. Well, I am going to be doing a giveaway, so maybe you might win the giveaway, but you've got to have Instagram for the giveaway to work. You've got to have Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, then the giveaway won't work for you. But you know, you could essentially win the giveaway, man. You could essentially win the giveaway, which will be happening in a few weeks. So anyway, this is some of the tracks that I've done. Now, personally, my favourite one is the top one, where I'm with the picture of the lass. Now, I'll tell you a little funny story about this picture. Now, I had this picture taken. Probably about a year ago now. Maybe a bit less. Oh, you're not, man. I might be able to do a YouTube giveaway, but you'll have to bear with me on that one. We'll have to see what goes down. But yeah, so basically I had this picture taken about a year ago, maybe just less. And I shared a thing on Facebook last Sunday. Yeah, last Sunday. And it was kind of like it said, if you have any like, you know, like pictures of us together, share them for memories or something. And she posted a picture down below of a picture we must have had like taken like before this one, and it wasn't as good. So I then found this picture in my camera roll, and I inboxed her and I said I got this picture, and then I did a rap song, which is this one here, on Wednesday. I think it would be either Wednesday or Tuesday, and it was a rap song about not wanting to keep falling out with a girlfriend. And funnily enough, like, this was the only good picture that I could use that I could find to use, because when you put like tracks on SoundCloud, you had a picture. So basically, I couldn't find anything else to use that would really set the scene. So then I thought, well, this picture does kind of set the scene, because it's like me with my arm around a girl. But then the rap's about not wanting to fight with a girl and argue, if that makes sense, like having a row. And like it's saying about all the things in life I want to do with a girl, like, you know, like having a kid, calling it Kyle, playing football with it in the park. You know, I want to see you like cooking the dinner in the kitchen, and you know, like, you know, just how like valuing the relationship. But the thing is me and that girl actually isn't in a relationship. So it's kind of like funny that I used it as a picture, because people who probably watch it or listen to it will probably, oh, see you man, will probably be like I'm talking about a real story, if that makes sense. But I'm not talking about a real story. And as a matter of fact, I don't want to have a kid and call it Kyle. I just want to clear that up in the live. I don't want to have a kid, and I don't want to have it don't want to call it Kyle. Well, when I say I don't want to have a kid, I don't want to have a kid yet. I'm not one of these people who want to have a kid at like 21 years old. If you get what I mean. What I mean by that is I want my youth life. I want my childhood. I want to be able to, like, you know, go out to the pub and get wasted all the time and just enjoy things in life. Do you know what I mean? Go to festivals, go to raves, sort my music career out. And then when I find the right girl, or if I get with a girl, and then we start planning our life from there. But ideally, like, I want to live my childhood first. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I want to do quite a few things until I'm sort of like, you know, I mean, if I say got with a girl, say tomorrow, and let's just say, you know, we had a relationship for a while, and say in a year's time, you know, we ended up finding out she was pregnant. I obviously wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't complain, and I wouldn't say like, oh, I'm having out to do with it around like that. I wouldn't be harsh to a kid. But ideally, I would rather wait till I'm a little older. But I'll play you the track anyway, because it is a good. I really like this, and the thing is that this was all freestyle. Every word, I didn't write anything down. So I think you should have a listen. Yo, it's MC Noble, yeah? Wake up bars. There's wake up bars. Yo, are you ready for the flow? Yo, it's morning, yes, it's time to wake up. We had a fight last night, now it's time to make up. Yo, because I don't wanna break up. I wanna grab your hand and shake up. Because I like it, yes, when we get along. And I love it when the love is so strong. And I like it when we can both sing along. Because our relationship is like a song. It's got the ups and it's got the downs. But I wanna turn your frown upside down. And I wanna make you smile, wanna make you work your while. Cause I wanna have a baby with you and I wanna call it Kyle. Said if it is a boy and a real McCoy, it's empty novel, I wanna buy it a new toy. And I wanna do the little things like take it to the park and play football before it gets dark. I wanna see you cooking tea in the oven, and I wanna eat it with you at the table and hold your hand, make future plans. I wanna be with you right when the weather's grand, because I don't like it when we're down each other's throats. I don't like it when I feel like I have to get away and leave on the boat. I don't like it when I grab my coat and walk out the door, because my head is feeling sore from you chewing off my ear. I like it when we can take each other to the pier, go right to the end. I like it when we can go around the bend, ride the ride, take you down the slide. I wanna do everything with you inside my life, because I want you to be another part of my soul. I know together we can score the goal. Yo, here we go. I'm back on the mic, I'm back with the flow, because I shape our life like a love heart. I don't want that wrecked and chucked like a dart. Set at the board, because you know I am the Lord. Yo, here we go right now. We're gonna rock the show right now. I'm gonna show you how right now. Are you ready? Yo, it's morning, it's time to wake up. We had a fight last night, it's time to make up. Because I really don't want us to break up. I wanna grab your hand and I wanna shake up. Because I wanna do all the little things in life that make a big difference. Take a listen, and now I'm on the mic, I'm gonna reminiscing about the time I first clapped my eye on you. I thought that was something new. I just couldn't get enough of you. I just like your hair and the colour of your shoes too. Yo, I just want you to be with me too. And I made that a possibility. So let's not throw that right down the drain. I wanna get this love drilled inside your brain. Yo, I wanna be with you every day and write all our stuff in the diary. I wanna take you to Scarborough and Filey. Yo, listen, beach, yeah? I got shot, now I'm made of static. I'm so stretchy, I'm elastic. I'm not a dog cause I'm not plastic. I get down with the beat and the sound. When I'm on the mic I don't mess around. Mess with me and I will leave your head lying on the ground. With the blood that gets boring, gonna leave you snoring. And when I'm on a beat, you never find me boring. Get sick of this, with a new hit. Yo, go, river, go, river, go, river, go, take it, river, go, hit it, river, go, river, go, river, go, river, go, ah! Come down with a sound, like a roundabout, I go round. Yo, gonna check this now. I'm